Hey, welcome to my garage. I am building a guitar today. I'm glad that you're here joining me. Today we are moving on from painting and we are starting some of the construction. We're gonna be doing some cuts, we're gonna be doing some design work, we're gonna work on the fretboard and the neck, and I'm very excited about it. I am building a guitar for my sister Colleen Ballinger. She is doing her first ever run on Broadway. It has been a dream of hers ever since she was a little girl. And so I'm building her an electric guitar as a gift, which is themed as the musical that she's in, which is called Waitress. If you missed any of the previous videos that I did, go back and check those out when you get a chance. I had a really fun time painting the guitar. It is drying now, and I'm gonna get started on the neck of the guitar, which is a little more technical and should be a lot of fun. The first thing that I need to do is figure out what design I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna have to carve it out. This part of the guitar is called the headstock, and different guitars have different shapes on them. This particular kit allows a lot of extra space, like from here up and here out. And you can carve that however you want. This is a major design element for most guitars. A lot of them are copywritten and are part of what makes the guitar the type of guitar that it is. This is my Fender Stratocaster. It has a really cool headstock there. Totally different from this one. This is my Ibanez. What I'm gonna do with this is trace it out a few different times so that I can try different design elements. The body of this guitar is a T-shaped guitar or a Telecaster style guitar, and what they traditionally have is this is all the same here, but then it gets round here and then comes in and comes back out, something like this. I'm not gonna do this, I just wanted to show you kind of what is expected on this style of guitar. I might do something kind of similar, but I'm gonna try a few different options and see what I can come up with. These are the three main designs that I like. This one, they're all kind of based on pie. So like this kind of looks like a slice of pie. And then these two sort of emulate the crust of pie, the outside layer of pie. I'm gonna go through these a little more and see if I can fine tune any of them. I don't know, I am completely stumped. So I think I'm gonna have to do the thing that I do whenever I get stumped and go ask my wife, Jessica. Okay, she was instantly drawn to this one here. So this is the design that I'm gonna clean up, try and get it looking professional, and then transfer it onto here, and then make some cuts. And hopefully I don't ruin the whole neck in the process, because that's a risk. For this whole project, I've had this feeling of like, this is the step, this is the one where if I slip a little bit, I'm gonna mess up the entire project. That anxiety is something that I feel like a lot of people deal with on a daily basis with just any project that they do. Sometimes you just gotta go for it, and that's what I'm doing today. So I'm just gonna go for it, make the cuts, and get this guitar shaped the way I want it. Now I will say that this next part would be a lot easier with a bandsaw, but I have what I have, and I'm gonna use what I have, and so I'm gonna be doing it with little hand tools today. If anyone out there is wondering what I want for Christmas, currently it's a bandsaw. Now I have a lot of sanding to do, and it is just too hot inside to do it, so I'm outside. So that right there is the completed headstock. I gotta say, Jessica made the right call on that headstock design. It is so cool looking, and it's gonna go great with the pie theme of the guitar. Because Colleen doesn't play the guitar, this was probably gonna end up more a showpiece than anything else. But what I'd like is if anybody ever visited her or her husband Eric, who plays the guitar, picks this guitar up, I want them to be like, wow, this feels great. So I'm gonna do a little bit extra here and I'm gonna work on the fretboard. Now, to be honest with you, I have no experience doing any of this. I've watched some YouTube videos and I'll put some links in the description if you're interested in learning more about this. This is a learning guitar, so I'm gonna learn some stuff. First thing I'm gonna do is try and level out the fret, and then I'm gonna try and make it super comfortable by, you can see at the ends of the frets here, they're just sort of cut off. I'd like those to be rounded and polished, and I'd also like the edge of the fretboard to not be so hard aligned. I'd like it if it was actually rounded, so it feels really good in your hand. Another thing about this is I am not going to paint this. I painted the body of this guitar, but I'm not gonna paint the neck because I want it to have a natural feel, but I am gonna oil it so that it feels even better. Anything that feels high, I'm marking with a Sharpie to know that I need to work on that fret. Now you can see the end of those frets are nice and polished, they're rounded off, as well as the edge of the fretboard. It's a little more round, it's a little more ergonomic. Now I'm going to oil the fretboard with teak oil. I saw someone do this online, I thought I'll give it a shot. That's a much less expensive version than lots of other things that I've seen out on the market for guitars, so we'll give it a shot. I'll try it out. All right, this is all done now. Check it out. I actually ended up loving this design. I think it's super cool. A lot of the times when people try and do something that's kind of Telecaster-y, it doesn't really work out and it kind of looks like, oh, that looks wrong, but this looks right. It looks right, and it looks right with the guitar. So with the body, I just feel like the color that it turned out with the oil and the shape of it really goes with the pie theming, and it feels really good. It feels like a well-made guitar. It felt okay before, but now it feels like, yeah, I can play this thing real fast. I probably can't, but someone who could play this thing really fast and get around the neck really easily. I left it natural on the back because you can move your hand around the neck a lot quicker that way. Let me show you with one of my other guitars. Before I start, I should say I love this guitar, but it does have a really, really shiny finish on the back, and your hand kind of sticks to it. So it's hard to get from one point to the other without it like squeaking if you're trying to play really fast. But with a natural matte finish like I did on this one, it feels nice, and it just slides no problem. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. I hope that you're enjoying this journey of guitar building with me. This was a lot of fun to do. I did it all with hand tools, no power tools for this job today, which felt very satisfying. Not that I would mind having some power tools that could do this job a lot faster and easier, and with less fatigue on my body. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like this video, and tell your friends about it. It's a new channel for me, and I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I hope you are too, and I will see you next time.